starting our panel, or starting our session with Lucas, our panelist, to first give us his thoughts. Working in ESA for over 20 years, you are one of a few people in the world to have been able to witness the rapid developments in the space economy over the last 2 decades from within. How would you describe the shift in dynamic of commercialization in space tech over the past few years?
Thanks a lot for this question. Indeed, 20 years is a long span of time, but the fastest growth happened just in the last maybe 5 or 6 years. So yeah. I would say that there is where we have seen an exponential growth. And the space economy has been steadily growing, let's say in the past maybe 10, 12 years at a rate which is incredible, more than 8-10% year over year. So, I mean, although in absolute terms space economy is still relatively small, we are talking about something like 400 billions worldwide, order of magnitude. So the rate of growth is unique and promise to get to the famous 1 trillion maybe at the end of the next decade. So we are growing fast, and I see, well, the question of this growth is also helped by the arrival of private capital in this thing. I think today, out of these 400 billions, that is the turnover of industry, we can see that there are at least 13 billions of private investment worldwide. So this is certainly a very good sign, and it's motivated by the fact that it's growing, certainly, but also that there are nice opportunities that before were not there. And this is bringing me to a consideration. It's not only about money, the evolution that we see. It's about a new culture that is coming, and it's a culture of risk. Risk is something that in our domain traditionally we are not used to consider. We try to minimize the risk of failure and maximize the performance.
Sure.
But when it comes to private investments and to the commercial world, the parameters are completely different. Here we are talking about time to market, return on the investment, customer satisfactions. So we have to adapt to this new mindset, because otherwise we cannot help investors to join the club and pour money in this economy. So now we have started to educate the investor community but about this growing opportunity. But since I think this is not enough, we have to do more, and this is why we have established also some partnership, real partnership with selected investors in Europe, with whom we have a special relationship, and we provide technical advisory. So advisory about the market, about the deal. Of course, the technical due diligence is our core business. Yeah. We don't enter into the financial due diligence because it's not our matter. But it's a way also to flag the good opportunities for investors. So in a way to attract private capitals in the commercial.
And there is a lot of interest from private capital now in space, more than when we look at 15 years ago. Does that make your job as a head of commercialization at ESA easier? Does it make it less challenging to get the right ideas commercialized? Or does the injection of more private capital make more unrealistic ideas come to your desk?
You got it right. Okay. That's unfortunately the problem. Well, it has been the problem in Europe for the past, or it's a reality, let's face it. For the past 10 years, money was for free. The rate was so low that basically it was very easy for venture capitals to raise capital, and then there was an abundance of money. And this, of course, has not helped the quality, but just the quantity. Now we are in a different trend. So the music has changed, and now everybody's focusing rather on quality, because it's very difficult now. You know, we are at the end of the first cycle of investment in space. They started 7, 8, 9 years ago. So it's the moment where VC are looking for the exit strategy. And so I want to hear this from our colleagues, but I think that they are facing already some difficulties there. This is why we have really now to focus on the best and brightest and not just on spreading money wherever in the ecosystem, but really to concentrate.
Well,